Welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I explained as simply as I can on how to calculate and to know which day you're likely to ovulate depending on how many days your cycle is. You can revert back to that video in case you've not watched it, or maybe you're still confused on how to calculate your ovulation period. There are other ways to know which day you will be ovulating, because at times our cycle tends to change, maybe due to environmental factors like stress, or even the type of food you ate can alter your cycle. Our cycle tends to fluctuate. It may tend to vary from month to month. There are 3 other ways I will recommend to you to know when you're likely to ovulate, because you need to know your fertility window. It increases your chances of getting pregnant. Knowing your fertility window helps increase your chances of getting pregnant. One way you can track your ovulation is by using a bbtcharting. Basal body temperature charting. bbtcharting is simply using a thermometer to track your ovulation. This is my thermometer. A BBT chart is simply using a thermometer to track your ovulation and record it in a graphic kind of paper. Using a BBT chart to track your cycle is very empowering. It is very ideal and easy, and also inexpensive. It does not only tell you the day you are likely to ovulate, it helps you schedule the day for doing the do. It lets you know when you've really actually ovulated. It also helps you understand or have a better idea on how your cycle works. It also helps you predict a successful pregnancy as early as 2 days. Like 15 days past or 16 days past ovulation. Now, if you don't know what DPO means, it means days past ovulation. A BBT chart also helps you detect fertility problem issues. By simply using a BBT chart, it can help detect fertility problems like thyroid issues. Using a BBT chart to track your ovulation. Your basal body temperature is simply your temperature when you are at complete rest. Now, this can vary based on a number of factors, including your hormones. When you have your period, the hormone estrogen causes your temperature to drop, while when you have ovulated, the hormone progesterone causes your temperature to rise. It remains higher, and then just before your period starts, the hormone progesterone drops. Your basal body temperature can only remain higher if there was a successful implantation few days to your period, or maybe if you're taking a progesterone supplement. Now, how to use BBT chart. You can get a body temperature kit at a pharmacy store. You can get the one that calculates with Fahrenheit or Celsius. I'm using the one that calculates on Celsius. Get your graph. You can also purchase your graph from a pharmacy, or you can make your own graph, or you can use an app. There are many fertility BBT chart apps in Play Store. Just download any one you want Like I use Primum app. Using an app is easy if you don't want to stress yourself drafting your own graph. Now, on how to use a BBT chart, you need to check it at the same time every day. Try not to let the time differ in more than 30 minutes. Example, if you started checking from the first day of your cycle by 7 a.m., try to take the second day not more than 30 minutes earlier than 7 a.m. or not more than 30 minutes later than 7 a.m. Setting your alarm clock will help you. For me, I usually wake up before dawn to ease myself, like around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Checking my BBT by 7 a.m. won't give me the accurate reading because I always wake up few hours to 7 a.m. to ease myself. What I always do is just to set my alarm by 3 a.m. I usually go to bed before 11 p.m. Because you need to sleep not more than 4 hours to get it accurate. Then as soon as I wake up, I pick my thermometer without sitting up or standing or doing anything. I just put it in my mouth, then write down the numbers before going to ease myself or before going back to bed. So before going to bed, try to keep a piece of paper and pen and your thermometer by the side of your bed within reach. Keep it within your hand reach. Yeah. Then when you wake up, you will then transfer the reading to your graph. Simple. Remember, you do not need to do the do on the day of ovulation to get pregnant. Try to do it few times or few days before ovulation. This will help to get the sperm to the egg in time so you won't miss out on your fertility window. I tell you, using a BBT chart is a good plan, unless maybe you're gearing for gender selection. Now, this is an example of my previous BBT chart. I just want to show you guys how you can be able to pinpoint ovulation on your BBT chart. You will notice a somewhat irregular pattern. You will also notice another irregular pattern after ovulation. This means that before ovulation, your temperature usually will be lower than after your ovulation. Okay, here you will see that on that particular day I ovulated, you notice that my temperature rose, then dropped a day after ovulation. Yes, on cycle day 12, my temperature rose, then dropped to 93.1 on cycle day 13. This dip or drop here indicates that I have ovulated. If you see a dip or drop, then a rise after this dip, it means you are ovulating. It means that an egg was released. Now it will start rising. Notice from cycle day 14, it started rising. This is so because progesterone which the egg released will cause a temperature rise till and throughout your pregnancy. Again, on 7 DPO, that is 7 days past ovulation, you will notice a dip. It dropped to 93.5. This simply means also that implantation has happened. Then again, after the implantation dip, it started rising again. Then from 2 days to your next period. If implantation was not successful or there was no fertilization, 2 days before your period, your temperature will drop drastically to 93.3 or thereabout. Again, because estrogen has taken over for preparing to release another egg. But if implantation or fertilization was successful, then your temperature will remain higher, Like here, my temperature is still high. It's still on 94.1. Had it been pregnancy did not occur, then from cycle day 26, my temperature would drop to 93.3 or thereabout. So, yeah, remember, you do not have to start baby dancing on your ovulation day. It's usually advised to start 4 or 5 days before ovulation. Now, the second way I track my ovulation is by tracking my cervical mucus. Yes, tracking my cervical mucus. Normally, our cervical mucus changes in color and texture and also in amount during our menstrual cycle, especially around ovulation. Like me, I noticed that after a few days after my period, I noticed a milky, somehow thick discharge that is not slimy. This means this is usually my free period. Then 2 days prior to my ovulation, I noticed a slimy discharge, slimy, snail-like, egg white-like discharge. Once I notice it, I hit it off with my husband. Yeah, so when you notice that snail-like egg whitish discharge, you can start baby dancing from then. Yeah. The third way I track my ovulation is by using an ovulation prediction kit. Yeah. In my next video, I will be showing you how I track my ovulation with an ovulation predictor kit, OPK. Yeah. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you soon.